Simple Intervention is an intensive in-home agency. We are the premier intensive in-home organization in Chesterfield and Chesterfield surrounding areas.
Intensive in-home services are time-limited therapeutic services provided to children between the ages of 4 and 18 inside of their home. Typically, these children are at risk of being placed outside of the home, or they're young adults who are transitioning back into the home from various institutions.
Simple Intervention is about behavior and growth. It's about community involvement and engagement. Their mission is exactly what we look forward to do for our communities and for our students.
Well, they say that our young people are 40% of our population, but 100% of our future. So our young people will determine how our future will be. We've got to embrace our young people, and that's what Simple Intervention does.
One word that people take for granted is customer service. And customer service doesn't just relate in retail. Customer service relates in our field too. We want to make sure that clients are happy and we treat them with the utmost respect and dignity that they deserve.
What makes Simple Intervention different is we're a family-based organization. We go above and beyond what's expected for a normal mental health agency, and that separates us.
Family is like one of those warm and fuzzy words that goes around all the time, but it's few organizations that actually have a family quality, and I think Simple Intervention definitely gives you that from the time you walk in to the time you leave.
As an agency, we go above and beyond to ensure that our clients' needs are met. Anytime that we see a family that's in need or in crisis, we make sure that we are providing them with all the resources that they need, whether that be community connections or pointing them in the right direction to get their needs met.
With Simple Intervention, I see progress. At the other agencies, it wasn't consistent. You know, this is hands-on, it's consistent, and I can most definitely appreciate that. So I'm happy.
When someone is interested in intensive in-home services, basically they would either contact our agency or we would reach out to them in the community and set them up with an appointment at their local community service board. From there, we would set an assessment with our clinical director and have them come into the home and assess what their needs are with their children. From that point, we identify different goals that they want to work on as far as their behavior goals, personal goals, or family goals, and we set a plan, and then we get a counselor and they're working with them for up to 10 hours a week.
We get to them as quick as possible. Once we get referrals in, we want to respond to them because we never know what families are going through and make sure that they have what it is they need.
Simple Intervention does not delay when there is a need, and I have found with other agencies that does happen. So my experience working with Simple Intervention has been amazing.
So ideally what we like to do is we like to focus on the family as a unit. How do we keep them from being at risk of out-of-home placement? We want to keep them in the home as opposed to them being placed outside of the home.
It was better than admitting them, in the hospital or anything else. I wanted to see whether in-home would get us where we need to be, at least baby steps. Because people say, oh, you need to admit them a couple of times or, go talk to us. No, I couldn't see that for them. So I'm glad I made the right choice.
I believe there's definitely a need in the community for us to help families that struggle with certain skills. So it's very important for me to work with them to help them build those strengths and to be successful.
I want my families to see me as, oh, she's the great counselor. She came in and she helped me with everything that I needed assistance with.
The impression I like to leave is not so much about me, but more that they feel that from the experience they gained something, that they can look back at this time in their lives and say, really, that was a point where we needed some help and we were able to get it.
We're really trying to look at a new lifestyle and developing in these kids' mindsets so that they can provide themselves with a better future and not be a product of their own environment.
You're dealing with the future, you're dealing with young people, and you're dealing with what they will be. Simple gives them that vision. You're dealing with outcome. Simple gives you the information to create the outcome that you want your young people to have so that they can create a future for themselves.
We have started an outcome-based and evidence-based intensive in-home program. Well, we use the Ansel Casey Life Skills Assessment in order to measure outcomes, and we also use modalities that are evidence-based in order to have the highest impact and effectuate the best change within our clients.
Simple Intervention has a lot to do with the improvement of the behavior. The services that Simple Intervention offers has successfully helped children, and we got reports from the school that they have seen an improvement in the classroom. They are a little bit more interested to do their homework, and their behavior has been consistent and contagious to other children in the program.
The future between Simple Intervention and Chesterfield County Public Schools is vivid. It's vibrant. We're hopeful. We're hopeful that Simple Intervention will continue to partner with us. We also need Simple Intervention at the school level. So we see longevity in this relationship, longevity in the partnership, more success for our young people and families.
Above and beyond. You guys are so helpful and so loving and caring until I don't even know where to begin. I would refer you guys to anyone. To any and everyone, because if it worked for mine, then it'll work for theirs as well.
If you want to learn more about our agency, please visit our website at www.simpleintervention.com.